Let's clarify tokens. Tokens are the units Claude uses to read and write. They're not exactly words. Think of tokens as syllables or word pieces. The word uncomfortable might be 3 tokens. One, comfort, able. A single character like a period is 1 token. Why does this matter? Because everything you send and receive costs tokens. Reading a large file uses tokens. Claude's response uses tokens. They add up fast. When people talk about context windows of 200k tokens, that's a lot of information. But complex projects with many files can fill that quickly. Being token aware helps you work efficiently. Memory is how Claude remembers context across your conversation. Think of meeting notes. As discussions happen, key points get recorded. When the notebook gets full, you summarize and start fresh. Claude has a context window with limited space. As your conversation grows, older messages get compressed through summarization. The AI identifies the most important information, decisions made, files touched, and tasks completed. This summarization happens automatically when the context fills up. You don't lose critical information, it just gets condensed to make room for new context. This enables unlimited conversation length while preserving what matters. You can work on a project for hours without Claude forgetting the important details. When your context window fills up, Claude Code uses compaction. Think of it like summarizing notes to fit in a smaller notebook. Instead of keeping every detail, Claude creates a condensed summary of what's happened, the key decisions, the important context, the current state. Then it discards the older detailed conversation. Strategic compaction keeps the essential information while making room for new work. It happens automatically, but you can also trigger it manually. There are hooks for compaction events, letting you preserve critical context. The trade-off is some detail is lost, but it's necessary for long sessions. Understanding compaction helps you know when to start fresh versus continue. Extended thinking lets Claude think longer for complex problems. It's like the difference between quick mental math and showing your work on paper. Normal responses are fast but limited. Extended thinking allows deep reasoning with up to 128k tokens of internal deliberation. Enable it with the -- thinking flag. Claude will take more time but produce more thorough, well-reasoned responses. This is ideal for complex debugging where root causes need to be traced, architecture decisions with many trade-offs, multi-file refactoring requiring careful planning, and algorithm design needing step-by-step logic. Use extended thinking when the problem is genuinely difficult. For simple tasks, normal mode is faster and sufficient. Plan mode is for thinking before coding. It's like an architect creating blueprints before construction. Instead of diving straight into implementation, Claude first explores the code base, designs an approach, and presents a plan for your approval. The workflow has 4 steps. First, Claude enters plan mode and explores relevant files. Second, it designs an approach and writes a plan file. Third, you review and approve the plan. Fourth, Claude exits plan mode and implements. This prevents wasted effort. If you don't like the approach, you can adjust before any code is written. Use plan mode for new features, refactoring, or any task where the right approach isn't immediately obvious. It ensures alignment before implementation. Background tasks let Claude work while you do other things. Think of starting laundry while you cook. Instead of waiting, you can multitask. Claude Code works the same way. Long-running operations like test suites, builds, or code analysis can run in the background. You continue asking questions, reviewing code, or working on other tasks in the foreground. Use the Run in Background option for Bash or task tools. Claude will start the operation and immediately return control to you. When the background task completes, you'll be notified. You can then review the results whenever convenient. This dramatically improves productivity for workflows involving slow operations. Now for one of the newest features, Teammates. This is genuinely exciting. Teammates let you run multiple Claude agents in parallel, working together on different parts of a project. Think of it like assembling a development team. You have a team lead coordinating the work, specialist teammates handling different tasks. They communicate through messages. They share a task list. They work concurrently. Here's a real scenario. You're building a feature that needs front-end and back-end work. With teammates, you spawn a front-end specialist working on React components, a back-end specialist building the API, a tester writing tests. They work simultaneously, each focused on their domain. The team lead coordinates, assigns tasks, and merges their work. Teammates use the send message tool to communicate. They can broadcast to everyone or send direct messages. They share tasks through a task list, claiming and completing work. When done, they shut down gracefully. This is multi-agent orchestration. It's like having a small development team powered by AI, still experimental but incredibly powerful for complex projects. Sessions are like save points in a video game. Every conversation you have with Claude Code is automatically saved and you can come back to it anytime. Use Claude C to continue your most recent conversation right where you left off, or use the /resume command to pick from any of your past sessions. You can even rename sessions with /rename to make them easier to find later, like refactoring auth module or fixing API bug. Sessions store everything, your full conversation, code changes, and decisions. They persist across restarts, so your work is never lost. Claude Code has a powerful setting system that lets you customize how it works for you and your team. The most important file is Claude.md, placed in your project root. Claude reads this at the start of every session. Use it for coding standards, architecture decisions, and team conventions. The Claude file works like Gitignore. It tells Claude which files to never read or modify. Perfect for secrets, build artifacts, or generated files. Use /config to open the interactive settings menu where you can change your model, theme, enable Vim mode, and more. Settings cascade from user level to project level, so your personal preferences work everywhere while project settings are shared with your team. Cost tracking helps you monitor your API usage in real time like a meter on a taxi. Type /cost to see token usage and spending for your current session. It breaks down input tokens, output tokens, and even shows cache hits that save you money. Use /usage to check your plan limits and rate limit status if you're on a subscription plan. For automated scripts, the max budget USD flag lets you set a spending limit per command so things don't run away from you. Pro tip: prompt caching automatically reduces costs by reusing previous context. That's why cache hits matter. Checkpoints and rewind are like Ctrl+Z for your whole project. Made a mistake? Go back to any previous point in your conversation. Press Escape twice to open the rewind menu. You'll see a list of checkpoints, one for each Claude response, and you can choose what to restore. You can rewind just the code, just the conversation, or both at once. This is perfect for experimenting without fear. The /rewind command does the same thing, and also lets you summarize from a selected message instead of rewinding. This makes it safe to try risky changes. If Claude goes in the wrong direction, just rewind and try a different approach. Claude Code isn't just a terminal tool, it integrates with your favorite editors too. VS Code and Cursor users get the full experience with inline diffs, @mentions for file references, and plan review right in the editor. JetBrains users have a plugin for IntelliJ, PyCharm, WebStorm, and other JetBrains IDEs. There's also a standalone desktop app for visual diff review and running multiple sessions side by side. And you can use Claude Code on the web at claude.ai/code. Run sessions in your browser with no local setup required. The best part? All interfaces share your Claude.md files, settings, and MCP servers. Same Claude, different views. Let me show you how this all fits together in a real workflow. You start a session. Your session start hook loads context from your memory file. You type /plan to design an approach for your feature. The plan agent explores the code base, considers options, and presents a strategy. You approve the plan and start implementing. Claude Code reads relevant files using the context window efficiently. It writes code following your rules in Claude.md. It uses MCP to interact with your GitHub repository. When you're ready, /commit triggers the commit skill. Hooks run pre-commit checks automatically. For complex features, you might use teammates, multiple agents working in parallel, coordinated through task lists. The context window fills up, compaction kicks in, preserving key information. Finally, your feature is complete, tested, and merged. That's the Claude Code workflow. Tools working together, rules guiding behavior, automation handling the repetitive parts. Some quick tips for getting the most out of Claude Code. First, invest in your Claude.md file. Good rules mean better results. Second, use hooks for automation, especially for security checks and formatting. Third, understand your context window. Break large tasks into sessions if needed. Fourth, try the task tool for complex searches. Let sub-agents do the exploration. Fifth, keep your MCP servers configured for your workflow. And finally, experiment with teammates for large features. They're powerful when used well. The key is building your workflow. Claude Code is flexible. Make it work the way you work. That's Claude Code explained. You now understand agents, skills, commands, rules, hooks, MCP, context, tokens, compaction, and teammates. Check out the Claude Code documentation for deeper dives. The GitHub repository, Everything Claude Code, has great examples. And practice. The best way to learn is by doing. If this helped, subscribe for more. Next up, we'll build a project using these concepts. Happy coding.